On this episode, I share the top 7 reasons why you should sell your home during the holidays. Welcome everyone to this episode of the Ask Jason Gelios show. I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor. Really appreciate you guys tuning in here. Be sure to subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Sign up for my e-newsletter on itsallaboutttherealestate.com. Don't miss out on notifications. Also, follow me on social media. Wherever you're watching this, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. This is a value-packed episode and show that I do weekly for you guys. So I don't want you guys to miss out on any new content. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm going to share the top 7 reasons why you should sell a home and maybe even buy a home during the holidays. Now, I can share with you from experience the past 2 homes that we've personally gotten. One we got in the dead of winter, and the one before that we moved in like a couple days before Thanksgiving. So the real estate market does not stop just because it's the holidays. People have different motivations for moving and selling. So there's a stigma out there that, oh, real estate is dead and I should just wait until, spring. Well, I'm gonna share with you 7 reasons why you shouldn't necessarily do that unless your personal situation calls for that. So let's go ahead and dive into these. Number 1 is, yes, you have less buyers. Okay, anticipate that. However, the strength of the buyers, right, is higher, meaning you don't have a whole lot of window shoppers during the holiday season and even in the winter. So you have more serious buyers. So let's say in the springtime you would have 10 showings and maybe 7 of them are just shopping around and 3 of them are serious. Well, in the wintertime, you might have, half the amount of showings, but they're a lot more serious. So just know that people moving around the holiday season are really, really serious, usually. Number 2 is you have less competition. So a lot of people, many people, I don't want to say everybody, but many people have the mental thought that, oh, it's not a good time to sell during the holidays, it's not that busy around. So guess what? A lot of people, a large group, are thinking that, and so in the spring, summer, fall, you're going to have more homes on the market. So if you're selling a home, you're going to be competing with a lot more homes to where the holiday season and even winter, right, you're going to have less competition, which means your home stands out that much more. Number 3 is you really want to maximize what you can make on your home. Now, the market dictates this, right? The market will tell you what you should get for your home, but you typically could get a higher price when you have less competition. Your price will get battered if you are selling in spring and summer when there's a lot more homes on the market. Just like number 2 stated, right? There's more competition spring, summer, fall. So you can take advantage of it, go against the grain, so to speak, sell during the holidays, and potentially get more money for your home. Number 4 is take advantage of being able to decorate your home. There are a lot of homes that would look really good if they had holiday decorations up. Now, I will forewarn you on this. You don't want to be too religious when you are selling a home during the holidays. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but you want to remain neutral. You don't want to swing towards one side too hard in your decorations, okay? Keep it nice, neutral, but dress up your house to where it makes it look even better so that potential buyers coming in during the holidays can envision themselves in your home like, wow, this is great, right? So take advantage of the fact that you can do some holiday decorating for your home. Just don't overdo it. Number 5 is more home buyers during the holidays tend to have more time to look. This could vary depending on the buyer, but people have time off, right? Maybe they have to use up their time at their work, and so they're like, hey, let's go look it. I've personally seen more showings during the week compared to like spring and summer, where a lot of times the showings are on the weekend. So it tends to be a little bit easier because maybe you're at work and you can just, briefly clean up the house before you leave for work, and then you have 2 or 3 showings that day, right? So buyers tend to have a little more time to shop for a home during the holidays. Number 6 is, although I don't recommend this, but this is a top reason, is you can control when you are gonna have showings a little bit more. So, it's the holidays, it's also winter time, right? If there's a bad snowstorm on a particular day, you wanna make sure that you don't have showings scheduled so that you can get someone, or you get out there and clean up the pathways and throw down some salt to make sure it's safe and easy to access your home for the buyers. But you have a little more control. There's less competition, right? There's less other homes on the market. You can control when your house can be seen. So that gives a home seller a little more control. Number 7 is it makes it easier for the process. So you get an offer in and you get past inspection, right? Let's say, November, December. The process, the mortgage process, if they're getting a mortgage, usually takes about 30 to 45 days, depending. It could be faster, could be slower, just depends on the buyer's situation and how fast the professionals can get out, like inspector and home appraiser, things like that. But just know that it puts you in a pretty good position, because you wouldn't technically have to move, especially if you have occupancy, right? If you have to stay in the home after you close for a little bit, you wouldn't have to move until late winter, maybe even early spring, depending on how much time you need from the time of closing, right? So it tends to put you in a better position. It's not like you get an offer in November and you have to move the following month. I mean, if you're negotiating that, great. If the buyer has to get keys at closing, which is very rare, then yeah, you can definitely do that. But it gives you more control, as opposed to trying to move, let's say, the dead of summer and just the whole stress of it. So and if you can get past moving in bad weather, right, which it's not that bad, quite honestly, so that will just give you a much better position in terms of timing. So those are the top 7 reasons why you should sell your home during the holidays. That concludes this episode of the Ask Jason Gelios show. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you guys found this episode valuable. If you found it valuable, please hit the like button, comment, share your thoughts below about moving during the holidays. Have you had experience with it? Actually, question of the week in this episode: have you ever moved during the holidays or in the winter, the dead of winter? Have you ever had to move and deal with that? I personally don't think it's that bad. I think it's actually exciting because spring, summer, fall, quite honestly, the warm months, I want to enjoy the warmer days outside and not have to move. So, but I hope you guys found value in this. I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor. Follow me on social media, and don't forget to share this with others that you feel will find value in this. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you.